Thank you very much for that question, Lester. You know, I grew up with a mother who raised my brother Joaquin and me as a single parent. And I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like to rent a home and to worry about whether you're going to be able to pay the rent at the first of the month, and to see a mom work very, very hard and know that moms across this country are getting paid less simply because they're women. I would do several things, starting with something we should have done a long time ago, which is to pass the Equal Rights Amendment, finally, in this country. And also pursue legislation so that women are paid equal pay for equal work in this country. It's past time that we did that. And, you know, we have to do this. If we want to be the most prosperous nation in the 21st century, we need to make sure that women are paid what they deserve.
It's not a bad question. Okay. I am an advocate for the Equal Rights Amendment. And you know that we are one state away from ratification. How do you feel about removing the deadline as well as the ratification of the Equal Rights Amendment, putting women finally in the Constitution?
Well, I think that we need to do everything that we can to see to it that that becomes part of our Constitution. And it's been too long. In fact, when I get out there as part of my stump speech, I talk about that. My vision for the future of this country is to make the United States the smartest, the healthiest, the fairest, and the most prosperous nation on earth. And I think we can only be the fairest and the most prosperous if we pass the Equal Rights Amendment.
And you know, women, especially women of color, do not have equal pay for equal work.
That is
and we're being paid less than the male counterpart, as well as white women. And we work the hardest. And we're the largest voting bloc.
Yeah, I grew up with a single mom, and I watched how hurt she was, and my grandmother too. And the fact that so many women in our country get shortchanged is an injustice to them. It's also an injustice to so many families that they support, they work hard for. And so it has a tremendous impact on all of us, and it holds our nation back. And so,
can you make that a part of your administration?
We absolutely can, yeah.
So that we can get equal pay?
And I've said that I would. And, I think that those of us who are running this year, we have a very different vision for the country than this president, where women are treated equally in every way. Whether it's the issue of equal pay for equal work or the right to have an abortion, reproductive freedom and reproductive justice. So I'm proud to support it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good to see you.
Your city council made that decision. It was a
so
local
that's
decision.
where the federal government must step in. That's why we have the Voting
Rights
Rights Act and the Civil Rights Act. That's why we need to pass the Equality Act. That's why we need to pass the ERA, because there are moments in history where states fail to preserve the civil rights of all people.
I supported the ERA from the very beginning when I ran for the
30 seconds, because I want to bring other people into this.
I supported the ERA from the very beginning. I'm the guy that extended the Voting Rights Act for 25 years. We got to the place where we got 98 out of 98 votes in the United States Senate doing it. I've also argued very strongly that we, in fact, deal with the notion of denying people access to the ballot box. I agree that everybody, once they, in fact, they should, anyway, my time's up.
Thinner slice at the top, but it works for all of us.
This is our difference. There we go.
Hello.
Okay.
Tell everybody where we met, though. That's kind of cool.
We actually met at the CNN Town Hall in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, she was sitting in the front row, and then I saw her now in South Carolina.
Always.
Yeah.
And happy to see you again. Thank you. And the tan suit, you're working.
You like it?
I like it.
Okay,
I like it.
people like it, but they're like worried about me that I'm going to get made fun of, but I really don't care.
No, the tan suit is working. Okay, my question.
Yeah.
I'm an advocate for the Equal Rights Amendment.
Yeah.
And we're one state away from ratification. And but one of the problems is the deadline in Congress. And we need the deadline removed so that we don't run into any obstacles when the final state ratifies. So how do you feel about the Equal Rights Amendment, which is putting women in the Constitution and equal pay for equal work, as well as removing the deadline because the deadline was in 1982?
Yeah, no, I'm very supportive of it and would be for some extension. if you have some legislation, let me know. Happy to support it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about equal pay for equal work?
I'm supportive of it. Co-sponsor of the bill in Congress. Hey, Chairman. And voted for Lilly Ledbetter back in the day when we, I guess that was 2007, 8, 9. Hi. So I'm supportive. Okay. But I gotta go speak and go behind stage.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much. Good to see you again.
Thanks.
I'll see you again.
Take care. All right.
Okay, so I'm an advocate for the Equal Rights Amendment, and you know we are one state away from ratification. You know, the Equal Rights Amendment to give us, you know, equal pay for equal work and all of that. Okay, so how do you feel about it?
I want the Equal Rights Amendment to be passed under my presidency. It's an important issue to me. I would lead on it. I think it has to be, if there's any amendment that we focus on next, that one has to come first.
Okay, so one of the obstacles that we're running into is removal of the deadline. The deadline was in 1982, so.
We need a lot of, like Virginia, I think, is a state that we need to step up because that could get us across the finish line. So
Virginia or North Carolina?
Yeah, I'm for doing all that it takes to get the Equal Rights Amendment passed.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's what people will decide. Who is going to do the most for them?
Hey guys, let's go over here before we wrap up. I know some folks haven't had any questions.
As you know, we are one state away from ratification of the Equal Rights Amendment, which will finally put women in the Constitution. One of the obstacles that we're running into is removal of the deadline. Do you support the Equal Rights Amendment?
Yes.
And what do you think about removing the deadline that was 1982?
Yeah. Yes, support it. Yes, we need it to be the law of the land. Yes, times are changing, and now this is the kind of time in history when we can get it done. So I absolutely support removing any deadline that stands in the way of making that the law of the land.
Thank you.
Hey, last one to this guy.
Hello, how are you? Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I am an advocate for the Equal Rights Amendment, and how do you feel about that, the Equal Rights Amendment?
I'm incredibly positive. It is so overdue. It's crazy. We're still talking about it. Equal Rights Amendment all the way.
Well, what about removing the deadline? What do you think about removing the deadline so that we are one state away from ratification?
Is there a particular state?
Well, there's Georgia, of course, that's where I'm from, and Virginia, Florida, South Carolina, Arizona, and Arkansas, I believe.
Is there one that we could move?
Virginia, and North Carolina is currently in session, and we're trying to get here so that we can be. We only need 38 states for the ratification. So you think that is long overdue, and you think that we should?
It is long overdue, and we're going to do it. And I'm going to do everything in my power as president to try and lead that across the finish line to ratification.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, can we get a photo real quick? Let's see. Let's do it like this. Okay, I'm an advocate for the Equal Rights Amendment. You know that we're one state away from ratification. One of the obstacles that we're running into is the removal of the deadline. Okay, the deadline. There was a deadline in 1972. It expired in 1982.
Oh, yes.
What Congress has done is just extend it, but we need it removed completely. So how do you feel about that, and how do you feel about the Equal Rights Amendment?
I think it's long overdue that we pass the Equal Rights Amendment. People like yourselves have done tremendous work in getting us to this place where we are one state away, but there shouldn't be a deadline on our being able to pass this and enact it. And Congress needs to do what it has to do here and make that happen.
And you know that if we had the Equal Rights Amendment, a lot of these abortion ban bills, particularly in my state, Georgia, wouldn't be happening. And there are men that are deciding what we should do with our body. Uh-oh. Let me see. Oh, there we go. We're still going. So how do you feel about reproductive health and reproductive rights?
I think it's important to make sure that every single one of us as women has the ability to make our own choices about our own reproductive rights and make that choice of whether or not we want to have an abortion.
Right. Thank you so much. And
the question is what?
Okay, so you know that we're one state away from ratification of the ERA, the Equal Rights Amendment. And one of the things that we're running into is the removal of the deadline. There was a deadline in 1972, and it pretty much expired in 1982, and Congress has been extending it. The Senate can for a hearing. We've been in D.C. advocating for a hearing just on the removal of the deadline, and that's one of the obstacles that we're running into.
Well, that we have precedent for us that we can remove the deadline because it's already been done one time, and we can certainly do it again if we get all of the states that we need. One more state will put us in a position to be certified, which doesn't have anything to do with the deadline.
Right.
And the certification will probably be done by a federal judge, and I would love for it to be a South Carolina one, because South Carolina has a wonderful federal judge that would make the decision on it. And we do have the ERAs in our legislature, and which comes back on January.
Yes.
And we will be fighting to go for it.
I want to make sure you have my telephone number because I have traveled all over the country advocating for the Equal Rights Amendment.
It's awesome.
Very.
Tootsie Holland is who you just heard from. She was one of the earlier founders and leaders in this movement. She's my mother, or big sister, whichever one, and she's my supporter and advisor to my campaign for U.S. Senate, and I have the ERA amendment passing as one of my campaign issues, and I would certainly advocate with you and ask my senator, what our senators right now, to do the same and to demonstrate their support for not only women but equal rights for everyone, because that's what that amendment would ensure. So I want 200% behind that. But also we need to call on our people who are currently in office to show what they will do. Put them on the line about it.
And stop putting us off.
Stop putting us off.
Well, you know, one of the I'm gonna hold it out here. One of the issues with these abortion ban bills that's happening across the state is a caveat to overturning Roe versus Wade.
Absolutely.
And just my own personal opinion, but I feel like if we had the Equal Rights Amendment, we wouldn't have to worry about these abortion ban bills. They can do all the things that they want to do, but until we have ratification of the Equal Rights Amendment, then no one will be able to turn around and try to take away our rights.
Absolutely.
Justice Ginsburg says that exactly same thing, that the Equal Rights Amendment would certify us into the Constitution, which we're now only under the right of privacy. But in the Constitution, as a constitutional right, we would certainly be equal and not have to worry about all the interference with our bodies and so forth. We would be full-class citizens.
Exactly. And no longer property. So thank you all so much. Thank you for answering my question and allowing me to ask these questions. I really appreciate it.
And that, don't turn it off. That handsome man you see in the background is my husband of 43 years.
All right, my husband and I just celebrated 20. So we starting on our 20 years. Okay.
Hey, it's Cory Booker. I'm standing here with Triana, and I love her for so many reasons. Leader, activist, mover and shaker. Maya Angelou would call her a phenomenal woman. But she's standing up here for the ERA amendment, the Equal Rights Amendment, and I stand with you for that. And we have a lot of work to do until we have equality under the law.
Equal pay for equal work.
Equal pay for equal work. You heard it from her. Nobody says it better, and I'm grateful to be with her in the cause. Join us. Stand up, work, volunteer, organize, and definitely vote.